In the last couple of years, I've run over 100 A/B tests and added over 35 million in revenue from split tests. One of those tests, which was the biggest one, added about 92,000 in estimated monthly revenue lift. So if you times that by 12, that's over a million in like annual revenue from one test, right? It's shocking to me that a lot of brands still sleep on this, but I do kind of empathize with a lot of seven-figure brand owners. If you ever worked with one of them, you understand they're super, super busy people. And I've put like two buckets of reasons why people are held back. There's so many more, and there's so many more like unique, situations and cases. But these are the main two buckets. So one is you don't think it's a priority. And then the second is you just don't have the resources, expertise to do it. So you know about it, you think it's good, but you just don't have the expertise to do it. So we'll tackle the first one first. So you don't think it's a priority. It's the most common one. So inside of this is either you have a low conversion rate, or you think your conversion rate is fine and your website's fine. Now, if you have a low conversion rate, I think this is definitely the highest priority thing you can do in terms of performance on the site. It's going to give you extra monthly revenue, profit. It's going to give you more return from your ad spend. It's going to lower your acquisition cost for your CAC. And it's going to make visitors who come to your websites happier. It's going to give you more feedback in terms of what you're doing on the site. There's so many different benefits from it. I've done so many other posts on it. I think it's genuinely one of the highest ROI things you can work on in terms of if you have a low conversion rate, right? And then if you think your conversion rate is okay, then what I would say is think long term. So usually what happens is the things that got you to seven figures, so things you're doing at 5 and 6 figure range, usually are less and less effective at this stage on the 7-figure range. If you think about things long term and you think, okay, cool, if I just add, because for you now, 5% is like $5,000. So now if I just stack a load of those in and they compound over time, when I'm like 6 months, 3 months in, this is actually going to be compounding quite a lot. So I urge you to think in that kind of way instead of thinking about what got you to seven figures, because that's usually not what's going to get you to the next stage. And a good example of this is thinking how big brands operate. So a lot of big brands, they do a lot of A/B tests, and it's not it's not because they're dumb and they want to do the marketing stunts and small stuff that got them to 7 figures. It's because they understand that's just a game to get to 8 and 9. And the thing is, a lot of brand owners really know A/B testing well because they do it pretty much every week with the emails. So you're split testing emails, subject lines, and email copy. And you're also doing the same thing with your ad creatives. Every single ad creative is kind of an A/B test. So subconsciously, you already understand the point of testing and why it's so important. So it just needs to be applied to the website, and you'll see the results and fruit from it. So yeah, think different. And then, yeah, if you think your site is already optimized, I would just say, what makes you think it couldn't be better? Or if you think, okay, cool, I've really got it to a certain mark and then there's only a small bit left, I would just urge you to think of the rest of the site. So in terms of maybe the overall conversion rate, it might be good compared to some other people, but what about specific homepage? Maybe your homepage compared to the rest of the site isn't as good. Can we improve that number of that, right? And then let's think about things that are off the site as well. So one thing is I'm focusing on the site because that's what I'm talking about, A/B tests, but CRO can really permeate through the rest of your business and operations. So having somebody with experience in this can also point out different things internally, and then your marketing and other social media channels, which can help, right? And then, yeah, if you do have a good conversion rate, just ask yourself why some of the biggest brands in the world are still running A/B tests. Why brands like Huel, AG1 running A/B tests, right? They probably have the best developers, the best designers, whatever it is, the best sites on the, the internet and the e-commerce space. So why do they still run tests, right? And then, yeah, just think about that. Basically, you can always improve your conversion rate. And then the other thing is, if you don't have resources, expertise to execute. So this is usually where people have tried this before. It's on the list. So it's on their list of priorities. They know it's important. So maybe they've gone through a few, watched a few videos and just researched it a little bit, asked a couple of people around, maybe you've installed some kind of software. You didn't know whether it's going to work or not. Maybe you tried running a quick test, but then you forgot about it because you're super busy. And then you realize, damn, I need to think about this, design this, develop this, analyze it, manage it. And you're like, damn, there's just so much to do. So when it comes to making decisions on a website for launching things, you're just like, okay, cool, let's just go with this direction here. Because the alternative is doing it the proper way, which you know is the proper way. It's just so much longer and you just don't want to mess up. You don't want to lose revenue. All of this kind of stuff. Been there, seen it a bunch of times. It's all valid concerns. And the good news is, since you're at this kind of 7-figure range, you can just hire for it. You could just do the same thing you do with everything else, every other service, so email, your ads, your marketing. You find someone at it, you find someone who's better at doing that thing than you, and you just work with them to get the same result. That's literally how the game works, where you can, hire someone and train it in-house, right? So those are kind of your options, and it's really a simple solution. They're all valid concerns, so if you don't really have the resources, expertise to execute, you're blessed to be in that 7-figure range. So you can just invest in that the same way you invest in everything else. So yeah, hopefully that persuades you a little bit. But yeah, hope this is useful. Bye.